Okay, everybody, here we are with the last of the kind of the introductory videos here for AP World History. And that is just simply the themes. And you will use these themes on the InSPECT chart that is part of your summer assignment. And on that chart, there's a little bit more of an explanation of what you're looking for, and I'm going to try to give you a little bit more information here. I will post the PowerPoints for all of these videos on Google Classroom for you to use. Actually, I'll post them on my website for you to look over. Okay, so the first of the themes, and I'm doing it in the order how they follow on the InSPECT chart, is humans in the environment. Okay, and this is the IN of the InSPECT chart. This is interaction. Okay, the environment shapes human societies, and as populations grow and change, these populations in turn shape their environment. So we're looking at how humans interact with the environment. We're talking about demography and disease, migration, and patterns of settlement. Okay. The next thing up is social interactions and organization. That's the S of the chart, the social. Okay, the processes by which societies group their members and the norms that govern the interactions between these groups and between individuals and influence political, economic, and cultural institutions and organizations. So you're going to see that several of these things maybe can play in several different categories. Okay, so we're looking at gender roles and relations. We're looking at family and kinship in this part. We're looking at racial and ethnic constructions and social and economic classes. And probably the biggest thing is the social and economic classes, as we'll see going forward. Okay, next one is governance. This is the P of the InSPECT chart. This is politics. Okay, a variety of internal and external factors contribute to state formation, expansion, and decline. That's going to be a major topic of what we talk about. Governments maintain order through a variety of administrative institutions, policies, and procedures, and governments obtain, retain, and exercise power in different ways and for different purposes. So for this section, we're looking at political structures, forms of governance. Could it be empires? Okay, nations and nationalism, which we'll get into nationalism especially later in the course. Revolts and revolutions, that's a big chunk of the course a little later around 1750. And then regional, trans-regional, and global structures and organizations, excuse me, that develop more in the 20th century than any time. Okay, our next one is E for economic systems. Okay, as societies develop, they affect and are affected by the ways they produce, exchange, and consume goods and services. We're talking about agricultural and pastoral or herding production. We're looking a lot at trade and commerce. That's a huge chunk of the course. Labor systems, okay, that develop throughout the course. Industrialization will be an important part when we get to Unit 5, and capitalism and socialism will play a part in Unit 5 and Unit 6 and all the way up through Unit 7, 8, and 9. Okay, the next one is culture, and culture is a very important element of AP World. It's an important thing. This is the ideas, beliefs, and religions, how they develop, and illustrates how groups in society view themselves and the interactions in societies and their beliefs have on political, social, and cultural implications. Again, they will mesh together some of the examples in this chart. You may put things in different things in the same place as you fill out your chart. We're really looking at religions. We're looking at belief systems, philosophies, ideologies, but we're also looking at art and architecture as we look at these. So a lot of these play together, and they play together with the social and economical and the political also. Okay, and then finally we have the last part of it, and that is T. And this is something that was new in 2019, technology and innovation, kind of split it off from some of the others. This is human adaptation and innovation, and they have resulted in an increased efficiency, comfort, and security in technological advances that have shaped human development and interactions with both intended and unintended consequences. Okay, a lot of technological advances have led to great things happening, but there's also been downsides, and we're going to look at a lot of those. So we're really going to focus in on innovation and advancement in technology. Okay, so if we put those all together, we get the Mnemonic InSPECT. And there's again how they play out. And throughout the year, we're going to inspect different cultures, societies, and nations. Okay, so that's that. So that's kind of your overview. Now you'll be able to get into the rest of the assignment and hopefully understand where you're going from there. Please get a hold of me with any questions.